Hello and welcome. This will be a snapshot reading for Sagittarius. Welcome to the table, Sagittarius. I have pre-shuffled the cards, but I will shuffle them again for you. This will be quite a brief reading, probably around 10 minutes or so. All the cards will be in the upright position and all the cards will be from the one deck. So there'll be 3 cards, 1, 2, 3, and I'll be clarifying each one of those 3 cards with 2 additional cards for each one of the 3. Okay, let's begin this reading. Alright, first card out. Ooh, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, and the Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay, straight away I'm getting someone who's very focused, very clear-minded, very focused on what they want, very focused on a spiritual quest or a spiritual journey. Somebody who's thinking quite clearly about all of those aspects of where they're going and who they are. They're very strongly identifying with who they are. The traditions in the past are a good foundation for them, but they're seeking more enlightenment. So this is the first card I'm reading. I'm completely out of my normal pattern of reading, but in this case I am getting very much a sense of your spiritual foundations from the past are underlying and giving you strength and security as a stepping stone for the journey that you're undertaking at the moment. Okay, that is a good foundation. Don't let it all go. It's a good foundation. Don't disregard it. The teachings are there. They're ancient teachings and ancient wisdoms. So it's not necessary for you to let go of everything that you've been taught in the past. It has some bearing on what you're doing now. Here is the High Priestess. So this is somebody who is withdrawn, gone quietly into themselves, using their own judgment, studying, learning, reflecting, completely pulled back, and very much questioning and putting into place the things that you are hoping to achieve, the journey that you're on. Be confident. You may feel very much alone on this journey. This is very much a card of being on your own and being isolated and withdrawn, but you're never really alone. It's just that sense of being alone, and you can't undertake this journey. There's no room for somebody else to take this journey with you. Otherwise you become confused. So this is a journey, a spiritual journey. You're reflecting on your traditions, you're questioning your values, you're wondering what you've learnt, you're trying to see how everything ties in together. But as I said, there's no reason for you to reject everything you've learnt in the past. It is a good foundation and it helps you to grow. Here is the Queen of Swords. This is clarity, clear thinking, making a breakthrough. Again, up in the clouds. So listening to your intuition, using your intuition and your judgment, ready to move forward, balancing things. As you can see, they've got the 2 different colour wings, got 2 swords, one in the upright, one in the down. So this is a very measured approach. So using a very measured approach to whatever you're thinking about. As you can see, take a good look at her because she has good command of herself, and that is a wonderful position to be in. So, wonderful. Okay. There's no emotions in these cards. This is about thinking, clear thinking, meditation, spiritual journey. So this is only for those of you that are undertaking this spiritual quest, religious journey, studies, anything like that. I'm not taking those because I'm only clarifying with 2 additional cards for each one of these 3 so that we can get a little bit more understanding of what's going on. Now, it's rather interesting on all of these cards. I'm suddenly drawn to their robes. Here, as you can see, the Hierophant, I'll start again with the Hierophant, intricate robes, very intricate, sumptuous, regal, royal. This is more innocent. This is, again, purple robes. So talking about spirituality, free-flowing, allowing the wind to blow underneath the robes and reveal any mysteries that are hidden from you. And here, this is a very structured approach, as you can see by her outfit. Here, the robes and the folds are neat and orderly. So this is very structured, a mental structure mentally to achieve a garment here that is well ordered and well structured, as you can see. So even the robes here are talking about something different. Let's clarify this High Priestess. Okay, we've got the Magician and the Page of Swords. Okay, so we've got the Magician here, hoping for a little bit of magic. How can I manifest? How can I create? Where am I going to find this magic potion? But actually, usually the Magician is trying to tell you that you have everything you already need. It's just trying to, it's kind of like having eggs and flour and sugar and milk and vanilla. You are ready to bake the cake. You just haven't created it. You haven't put it all together. So it's being able to put everything together that creates the cake. And this is a little bit the same. It's trying to draw everything you need together. And that's not always easy to do. So you need to think, you need to use your intuition, you need to use your intellect, your emotions, you need to balance things out. Everything needs to be weighed and measured to get the right outcome. Okay, but you're hoping for a little bit of magic, you're hoping for a little bit of fire to give you a bit of assistance here. The Magician pulls down that energy from the cosmos. So this is very focused thinking, very, very focused thinking, which is beautiful. And here is this Page of Swords. Again, this inquiring, making inquiries. This can be legal aspects, so you could be making legal inquiries. This is all about words, trying to find this and I'm getting the word sweet from this today, which is quite unusual. Trying to find the sweet note, trying to find the sweet spot, trying to find what it is you need. So this can be learning as well. This can be undertaking learning, but it's about trying to find that sweet melody or that sweet music or that sweet rhythm or the sweet balance that you are looking for. I'm not quite sure. I'm just getting sweet, which is rather interesting because it's on top. They're both dressed in the purple here. So this is, I don't know why I'm getting sweet. I'm getting sweet notes, sweet music, sweet balance, all of those things. I'm not quite sure how that relates. We'll have a little bit of a look. And this is almost like making a breakthrough. I was just looking at the neckline of her gown. It's square. It's quite a punctuation mark, quite distinctly different from, again, this High Priestess who has no visible way of getting into that garment. But you can see that this person, to get into this garment, has a clear neck hole. So it's finding this breakthrough, somehow this mental breakthrough, finding this sweet spot, this clarity, this way through. So, you know, to put on this garment, she has found a way through. So trying to find your way through something. Okay, let's have a look at this Hierophant. And he has two candles, regardless of whether it's day or night. He keeps his candle burning. Okay, he has two candles. Everything's in balance. He tries to keep everything in balance. Tries not to lose his cool. Tries not to be overcome by things. Remaining focused and confident. He's holding the book open, so remaining confident of the word and remaining confident that he will find the answer. Okay, Queen of Wands and Two of Swords. Oh, okay. So the Queen of Wands here, somebody who is quite passionate and again very structured robes, as you can see here. Queen of Staffs, two queens, as you can see by their robes. I'm talking about their robes for some reason in this situation. Again, this is somebody who's got control. This is showing control control of your energy, control of your passions and your enthusiasm. So hoping to create and manifest, because this is what the Magician is trying to tell me. You're trying to manifest and create something, and you're trying to stay very focused and controlled about it. You're taking a very measured approach to things. Beautiful, beautiful, not losing control. Okay, being very analytical here. Needing to make a decision about what you're going to do. This is quite a sharp energy. This can be a block, but listen to your intuition. That's what the owl is for. Use your intuition. Measure everything. The swords are about measuring, inquiring, using your mind to analyze, but also using your intuition to analyze things before you make a decision. Queen of Swords. Let's clarify her. I'll talk about their crowns as well. Here, you've got the Queen of Swords. You can see her, sorry, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands has a crown that is, it has multi-points on it. So she can draw down the energy from the cosmos in multi-different ways, okay? Here is the Queen of Swords. Now, she also has multiple points on it, as you can see here. But she has one long crystal or one long focus stem at the top here. She uses her intuition very, very much. Okay, so I'm just drawing those things to your attention because I think they're things, I think the card is asking you here to use your intuition a lot, because two swords here, and intuition and intuition. So using your intuition, and that's what the High Priestess as well, she's using her intuition as well. And that is your spiritual knowledge, your spiritual guidance, listening, paying very close attention, meditating, paying very close attention to what it is you need to know. Okay, Page of Wands and the Tower. Okay, all right. So the Page of Wands. This is somebody who's taking a more casual approach, okay? So here you're taking a very structured approach. Here is a less structured approach. Moving forward anyway, you've decided if you can't find the answer in the structured way, maybe you need to be a bit looser about things. Still looking at the flame, still enthusiastic, still passionate, still deciding to go forward. Now, she has a mountain range in the background. It tells me she's still got a way to go. Okay? And here we have a tower moment. So here we go with the tower. The tower is telling me that something no longer is meshing with your reality. Something in your circumstances has changed or is about to change, whether you like it or not. This may be a card of alarm. Something may alarm you, shock you, frighten you. You will not be damaged completely. You just need to take a different approach. Something is going to change the way you are moving through your life. Okay, and this Queen of Swords can also be a decision, because she's got two swords. So it's quite a bit of an unusual ending here, but whatever's happening, you're going to change. And this is rather interesting. I think this is the symbol for Pisces. It's either Pisces or Gemini. I'm not entirely sure, but again, it's about the two. The two figures are shown here. So something about the two is either a decision or your circumstances. Something is going to change. It doesn't matter how you try and hold on, it's going to change anyway. So it's you trying to find this decision, your way forward. Which way will I go, up or down? And as you can see, up or down, I'm talking about the swords. Try and use your intuition as much as you can. You're doing a very good job trying to move forward. And the Hierophant is all about tradition. Here is sort of magic, tradition, and using your intellect and your wisdom and your knowledge. So they're and the High Priestess is about intuition as well. So you're going to be going through a phase of needing to use your intuition, your intellect, your knowledge, and try and milk that. Here's the still. So you need to somehow distill all this knowledge, but whatever it is, your circumstances are about to change in some way. And that may come as a bit of a shock or a surprise. Either way, the pattern that you've been following now is about to change soon. Something is about to change in your near future. I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. I'm not quite sure if I've helped. It's been a little bit confusing, and I hope that by showing you the robes that you are able to draw some analogy. Perhaps everything's portrayed on these cards for a reason, and it's rather interesting because the Tower card, nobody is wearing the crown. The crown is knocked off the Tower for a reason. It is the identity, the persona, the identity that you hold dear to yourself. Usually the crown might be on the top of the Tower or on their heads. The identity that you have of yourself, or the idea of how you are projecting yourself out into the world, is about to change, because the Tower has either fallen off the top of the Tower or off the top of these people's heads. So something is about to change. I'm going to leave it there, Sagittarius. I hope I've helped. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.